What's good? What's good? This is Stinker, the podcast. Hey, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support. Toda mi gente. I hope you're doing good, taking care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. Take care of yourself. As you can tell, man, we're going through some things right now. We don't know what direction we got to go. It seems like if you're heading one way, then you get criticized for going that way. And then if you head the other way, they're like, oh no, man, I knew you were a sellout. So ain't no telling. What I would say, man, is just listen to your heart, listen to your soul, listen to your spirit. Whatever you feel like you need to go with that. And I'm not here to judge you for it. It is what it is. There are times, man, you know what I do, man? I go to the gym. Everything I'm going through, I'm just like, you know what, forget it. I put on some Tupac, vibe out, listen to some great music, and then after that, keep it moving. I don't hold no anger towards anybody, even though sometimes people be pushing the button, right? Sometimes people got to say what they got to say, and you just like, all right, whatever. Especially through the comment sections. I'm like, whoa, dude, chill. It ain't that serious. Now, if you and Mamacita doing your thing, hey, holla at me. You know, no, man. Yo, so, you know, I do my research. And through my timeline, you know, like I said, I'm a Tupac fan, especially when Kendrick Lamar had something to say about Drizzy, about, you know, about the whole Tupac situation. While I was thinking at the time, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was different, the AI technology using Tupac. So, you know, Kendrick felt disrespected because, you know, he from the West Coast. He like, wait a minute, how you gonna use Tupac? And then he got the ring, you know, everything, you know. So we always talk about that conversation, and it pops up in my timeline when I'm researching. I'm like, okay, then I get into this whole rabbit hole about Tupac, and I come across this one video. I got a little disturbed. I got a little bothered by it because I never really paid attention to VladTV like that. Because I feel like anybody that gets on VladTV, you're incriminating yourself. He's asking you all kinds of questions, interrogating you, and you're like, hold up. How you want me to address that again? Can you repeat that question? Can you rephrase that question? Can you put them questions in A, B, C? Because the way Vlad breaks you down, man, you ain't never done a crime. By the time you leave VladTV, you done committed 1,000 crimes and the police knocking at your door. And you know what I mean? That's just the way it goes down when you go on VladTV. Respectfully. Nah, disrespectfully. So Michael White, he's in there, you know, he's talking about Tupac. And I'm just like, man, okay, what direction are we going with? Because the title says feminine. Effeminate. I was like, what? Talking about Tupac when he was 17 years old and how feminine he was. He's very girly, very sissy type, suspect. He was talking very soft-spoken, with mannerism, and wait a minute, like that's not the way Pac was. Then he played Bishop role and he became this whole gangster. He took that role into real life, became the gangster that Bishop, that role he played in that movie, and he took it serious. And after that, that's the image that we all fell in love with, right? Nah, that's not the case. First of all, the way he described it, I'm just telling myself like, okay, you talking about a 17-year-old kid, man. What is you talking about? We didn't listen to Pac at 17 years old. Not many people did. Yeah, we understand the direction, but Pac went through a lot of things. After getting shot a few times, trust me, your attitude's gonna be different. Just slightly different. Getting locked up a few times. I got a few partners that got locked up, and when they come out, they're not the same. But, you know, he considers himself a Tupac friend. And all I got to say is this, yo. When I die, I don't want that kind of friend, man. All the people out there helped out, if you acknowledge me, please address anything that you have issues with when I'm alive. Not when I'm dead. Because I just don't get what the narrative is. The fact that they got his wife, Michael J. White's wife, on the podcast, on the Vlad, whatever you want to call it, I'm telling myself, like, is this that serious? Because there was a picture surfacing around with your wife and Pac all snuggled up. you know what I mean, all lovey-dovey for a second, and she has to explain that picture. See, from what I understand and how I was raised, what understood don't gotta be explained. If there was nothing there, there was no foul play, why explain it? Why do you gotta address it? And why do you constantly keep talking about Pac? You start to remind me of Kendrick Lamar. You're obsessed with this man. And I understand, man, Pac was a legendary icon. But at some point, we gotta say, hey, man, we gotta let him rest in peace. Because what is the overall goal behind talking bad about Pac? You might not think you are, but it sounds like it. And at some point in time, I'm just like, y'all constantly keep bringing him up. Is that the only way y'all get views? You ain't got nothing else. So you telling me right now, you ain't got nothing else going on in your life that the only thing you could talk about is Tupac, and to bring it over and over. Like, once you address it that one time, that's what's understood ain't got to be explained over and over. Now, if y'all had that kind of relationship, where was you at when he was locked up and Suge Knight had to get him out? Where was you at when Pac got in that fight in Vegas? Where was you at when he was doing Bishop? Where was you at when he was out there with Bone Thugs in Harmony? Papa, where my thugs at? See, I think what it comes down to, bitterness, jealousy, envy, that you're not that iconic like Pac. And you know what is crazy to me about all this, man? What I've realized is people are very selective of who they want to address. So we so cool because right now it's a thing to address Drake and diss him and all that. But nobody is saying nothing about this man literally getting on a big platform calling Pac feminine, trying to emasculate the man, trying to deteriorate his legacy. But we ain't not going to address it. This is what I mean. We always find a way who we pick and choose who to pick a battle with or pick a fight with. So it's cool to say something about Drake, but when somebody else speak about, hey, Poodle Crickets, nobody got to say nothing. Pac to me was, when he was around, he touched a lot of different cultures. And a lot of people stood up for him. And a lot of people had to say good things about him. But when this individual is constantly on interview, now the wife isn't getting involved, the wife is getting involved, you telling me nobody got to say nothing, nobody's going to talk about that? We just going to act like nothing happened? This is what I mean, man. Y'all got to quit picking and choosing, man. If you're going to feel like this about Pac, when somebody else does something, you got to bring that across the board, man, all around. That's all I'm saying, man. We can't just pick and choose. That's not the way it works. But going back to this Michael White situation, I think, look, homie, man, respectfully, whatever you got going on in your life, I wish you nothing but the best. But why are we addressing Pac like that, man? What is it about his legacy that you trying to grab and say, you know what, this the narrative, this the picture, this the painting that I'm portraying right now. Picture me rolling. Golly, man. Picture that, man. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Am I tripping? Am I really like overthinking this? Or is it really that serious that we always gotta address Pac? And when we do address them, there's people that want to address them in a negative way. Anything that Vlad puts out, it's always gonna come out negative. So why even address it, right? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. But do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente, tu sabes. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website, r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right. One. What's good? What's good? This is Stico. Hey, do me a favor, man. Somewhere on here, you get a chance to check out my other channel. I release all my music there. We have a lot of music coming out this year. Y'all definitely don't want to miss out. Do me a favor as well. Check out the website, r2drec.com. Purchase your merchandise. Let's keep this moving going. Thank you for all the love and support, and thank you for being patient with me. Hey, let's get it this year. All right. One.